All right, we made it to our Friday night and our conditions quite quiet. It was not nearly as warm as we saw on Thursday, but we did manage to get really close to 80 today. 79 the high. We're down 20 degrees from that, though. Those north winds that were pretty robust throughout the day, gusting over 25 miles per hour at times, as a matter of fact, have ushered in some cooler air. We will remain quite dry through most of the valley. High temperatures today, 77 Cavaliers, 70 in Thief River Falls, and 81 in Fergus Falls. We had to dip down far to the south before we saw more in the way of those 80s today. Currently, we have the coolest temperatures in Baudette at 53, 54 for Devil's Lake, and 51 this hour in the James River Valley. It's 10 degrees warmer in Wadena, and we're still in the 70s as that hot and subtly more humid air has made its way down into southern portions of Minnesota. The radar is most active in our neck of the woods, far to the south, along the South Dakota state line here, just to the north of Sisseton. A couple of rumbles of thunder from time to time. These showers are moving off to the east, and only about 20 miles per hour. So near the Morris area and points south towards Benson, a little bit more robust activity, but nothing severe taking place as we see quite a bit of lightning and thunder and some brief heavy rain passing through their area. Nationally speaking, a whole lot of quiet going on through the nation's midsection, and that is a relief after a very active month of weather there, leaving many areas with flooding concerns. Some unsettled weather in the Rocky Mountain West and the mid-Atlantic states. And as we head into the overnight tonight, our shower chances will wrap up as we go through about the midnight to 1 a.m. hour far to the south. North winds as we start our weekend with more of the same, but not as strong as we start out in the 40s. Notice this, in the far north, near places like Walhalla, we won't be far from those upper 30s to begin the day. Most of us, though, closer to 45 or 50 degrees, warming up to around 60 in the afternoon. Notice all the arrows down here on the south side of the map. That's where we'll have breezier conditions, generally 10 to 15 miles per hour, maybe upwards of 20 down in the Sisseton Hills. And as we go into the afternoon, we're looking at peak temperatures that are very close to average for this time of the year, near 70 for many. But the farther east you go, we'll see some cooler readings in the upper 50s and low to mid 60s. It looks like a dry day, and again, less wind than today, just cooler by about 5 to 10 degrees for most locations. 46 in Fargo, perfectly sunny skies. Winds here will be 5 to 15 miles per hour, and maybe in the afternoon peaking upwards of around 20 miles per hour as we enjoy 71 degrees. A little bit cooler than average, but not far from it. 68 for you in Valley City and in Breckenridge. It looks like 65 for Detroit Lakes and Roseau, a 64-degree afternoon. Spring-like out there and a lot of smells of spring. Lilacs and a lot of trees blooming. Just beautiful around. Jimmy uploading this from the Gonvick area. Thanks for taking the time, Jimmy. Here's a look at your planning forecast on Sunday. Even warmer. Less wind, a beautiful close to the weekend. Next week, we're back to the 80s. In fact, hot on Tuesday, near 90, but a very good chance of some showers and thunderstorms. That'll cool us off, but only briefly on Wednesday. Looks like a more active pattern setting up by the middle of next week where we get those real fast-moving rain showers that don't last long and don't bring much.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
Later on Valley